Ooh. Big prey down there. Do I have to go around? I don't see anything that's necessarily wrong button.
I'll keep quiet.
Be a good idea. I mean, I got guns. But it's not like I can't just stand back and unload the fury on it. Mega Raptidon. Come on. Come on. I'll end you. Sounds like you're having a bad time, Parv. Woo! Biggin. Raptidon. Hello. Corporate Service Award. Sure, that's important. Anodized. Oh, this is one of them. Hi. Vortex Mace. Response to the resistance that the thick pelts of many colony creatures had. The standard melee weapon, CNL developed the Vortex Mace and its family of weapons. Damn it. None of those splitters did anything? Gave anything? Had anything? Hello, person. Makeshift low pressure suit. There's something else back here? You'd think I'd be able to harvest those. But no. Well, there is something. Dead dude. Well, hi. Hi there, flamethrower. I mean, that wasn't too much of a bad fight. Matter of fact, it was a rather easy fight. He says, while Parv and Vicar probably did most of the damage against it while missing terribly from the back. No, I don't think that there's anything else here. Oh, wait. Bypass shunt. Purple-berry police helmet. Wildlife examination report. A report written by Rizzo wildlife specialists regarding Project Taro. The list considers that the higher than average volume of Taro ray corpses may be attracting local wildlife, combined with the alluring purple-berry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant. The engineer worries that raptidons may be encroaching even closer to the walls. Though the walls are theoretically sound, the engineer warns that they are relatively shallow and that particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them or find a way into the chemical waste pipes. Hold up a second. I have this perpetual worry that there's something going on wrong with my goddamned sound devices. In this particular case, my microphone. So here's me hoping that what I just did fixed my problems about being too quiet. Although I suppose I could just fix things in post. Yeah, I already killed everything that was here. always fun to see whether or not I miss anything. But I think it might be best if I move on to a different planet for the time being. Did I already check in here? Can you tell this is a relatively new recording session? Was there a button to highlight shit that I've already gone through? My God, it's got no legs. Lieutenant Diane, you lost your legs. Oh. See, that wasn't so much of a chore of a place.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Heh. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Vortex mace. 242. That does do more damage than basically all my other shit, but that could be because it is also level... Oh no, it's only level 13. Put away the shotgun for a second. That is not a mace. I ain't complaining though. Just saying. And then we also got a flamethrower, but I feel like... Transition to the unreliable. I feel like that's something to check out for another time. Okay, now... Where am I going?
Pick up any more strings while you were out?
Not yet.
If the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Alright. We gotta go to Phineas... Oh, wait, no. We gotta go to the... Well, 1 second. It has recording sessions. Logs found. Hawthorne Terminal rumors. Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found in the station. Cleaning machine, the Empty Man. They'd be on the Groundbreaker, so... Alright. For power, yep. Pretty much the only thing I didn't do is return to read. Okay, anyways. Message from anywhere. Alright. Pretty much everything is all go to the Groundbreaker, so I suppose I'll go to the Groundbreaker. Whee!
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Damn, that's a big ship. One second, I'm gonna get a better view of the...
You got a minute?
Sure, just give me a second. I want to look at this thing. God damn, that's massive. Alright, where are you, Parv? What's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I mean, actually... Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Oh, I did... Yeah.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Yeah, sure, we could head over now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like you when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Hey, Mr. Thompson's not a really nice guy. I'm just saying. I'm not sorry about doing him in. He seemed to have it in for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at this. And you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Do you like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
What'd you do on your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
Move straight back to Edgewater after school?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Our time's over. Wonder if there's anything from our kindly vicar. Burn like a Swiss car, I'm sure. Oh, one of those. One of those ladders you can only climb from one face or the other. Alright, vicar, where are you? What's up, buddy?
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
All good. And, soon this is gonna be a thing, I think. Alright. Manual saves. Was there a quick save button? Yes. I'm good at remembering that. I'm not good at remembering that. I just want to land.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of...
Land us.
Take care.
Do I just walk out the freaking... this? Okay then. Pav. Max. Let's go. Should be fun. New area. More things to slay on a ship. Probably a whole lot more people. I'm gonna just stand here, take it in, while also letting it load. Wait. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button and Max got off. Ugh. Alright, let's try this again. This time with less accidentally removing team members from my party. That'd be the smart idea. Alright. Give it a moment. Let the textures load. What's up, Max? Good to see you're with us. Hey, Parv. Hi.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thank you.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
Yeah?
I'm in space.
Yes, you are, Parv.
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Hello,
That's
Parv.
not the point. This hackwood just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get you with me again, you little backbait rat.
I see stuff in here. Energy cells. Man, I'm so glad that there is no alignment system in this. Hi.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Probably on all those missing things that were in that crate. Alright, your name, you gotta be important.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Notice you were in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Did you knock someone out with a tossball stick?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Who and the what now?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
That's one way to put it. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never got your name. I'm William.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Parv, should I just add him to the party? Get him in here early? Yeah, alright.
Going for a stroll around the docking bays? Going for a stroll around the docking bays?
Or maybe it's too late, I don't know. Yeah.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Oh boy. Hi.
Identification, please.
That seems like a bad idea. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
Name's William. First time here.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
An idea why the ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
God damn that previous... Great, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What's up?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Anything a little bit more local?
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Something long term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Yeah, fine. So how does Halcyon Holdings work anyways?
Are you pulling my leg?
I could pull the other one.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
So they run most of the system?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
So how's the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Oh. So there's an actual boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
I like you, Wheeler.
Glad to help.
Didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Noted.
All right.
What about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So, tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
That terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing.
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Already like the sound of her.
Be seeing you.
So we're here for a bit. Wow. New objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah, Max? The ship? Quick save.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Actually, what about those bounties?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Assaulting 2 officers?
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
Any leads?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
She likes me. Well, but notice, bounty posting for Phineas Wells.
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Noted. Is he a famous criminal?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
So, what's it like working security detail on a space station?
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Alright, just trying to make convo.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
The hell's a Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why a Mardet and not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Cool.